Good, clear NVIDIA PowerPoint slides by Kent and Ethan. What is the official name of the company? The official name of the company is NVIDIA Corporation. Tell us why you like the company. We were interested in this company because it's one of the most influential leaders in artificial intelligence and accelerated computing. NVIDIA has evolved from making graphic cards to empowering data centers, robotics, self driving cars, and modern AI models. Their innovation and long term vision makes them a fascinating business to study. Where are the company's principal offices located, and who is the company's chief executive officer? NVIDIA's main offices are located in Santa Clara, California, and the company's chief executive officer is Jensen Huang, who is also one of the original founders. Is the company primarily a service, merchandising, or manufacturing business, and what is their product/service revenue? NVIDIA is primarily a manufacturing company because it designs and sells hardwares such as GPUs and AI chips. For the most recent year, the company reported about $130 billion in revenue. Even though it's hardware focused, NVIDIA also sells software and services that support its computing platforms. How does the company describe itself as a business? NVIDIA describes itself as a company focused on accelerating computing. It emphasizes building complete computing systems and supporting a large ecosystem of developers.
Which financial statements are included in the annual report? The annual report includes all major financial statements, being the balance sheet, the income statement, the statement of cash flows, the statement of shareholders' equity, and finally the to the financial statements. What amount of total assets does the company report on its balance sheet for each year presented? Looking at the financial position, NVIDIA reported roughly $66 billion in total assets for last year in 2024 and around $112 billion for 2025. What amount of total liabilities does the company report on its balance sheet each year? The total liabilities for 2024 were around $22 billion, and the liabilities have increased in 2025 to $32 billion. Using the accounting equation, determine the company's shareholders' equity. The shareholders' equity of the company in 2024 was $42 billion and nearly doubled in 2025, being $79 billion. And we got these answers by comparing the shareholders' equity reported on the company's balance sheet on their 10K statement. In what industry does the company operate in? NVIDIA operates in the semiconductor industry, and what are some of the companies that compete with NVIDIA? Being AMD and Intel, especially when talking about graphics chips, data center computing, and AI hardware. Who has responsibility for establishing and maintaining adequate internal controls over a company's financial reporting? For NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, the CEO, and the CFO of NVIDIA are responsible for establishing and maintaining the controls. B. How is internal control over financial reporting defined in this report? The internal control is defined using the COSO framework, and its purpose is to provide responsible assurance that financial reporting is reliable. And finally, what level of assurance is provided that fraud will be detected? The company said that no systems can provide absolute assurance, meaning it cannot be guaranteed that all fraud will be detected, but states that the controls make fraud less likely. Overall, NVIDIA is a rapidly growing, highly innovative technology company with strong financial performance and a major role in the future of AI and computing in general. And these are the sources we use to get our screenshots. Thank you.